Hello and welcome to the TJGames channel, back on Atari content after a quick rocket racing set of content and a small video on how I was recording. So yeah, more Atari content. Sorry for any subscribers that didn't want to see that other stuff. Back to reviewing games I remember fondly from my childhood. This is a great one.
Mine is 2049.
We had a few core games on cartridge, and then later on we got more cassette games, but obviously the cartridge you could just pick up and put in, so they're much more sort of accessible for quick gaming when you didn't want to listen to the screechy tape loaded. So we're not going with the side 3 cartridge to load this up. I do have an original cartridge here from back in the day. It looks okay from the front. I'm a little ashamed at the condition of the cartridge in general. There's a bit of a label mark on there, and weirdly I don't remember ever doing that, but look, it looks like you know, the screw has been exposed there, so it's been opened up. Very strange, because I don't recall that happening, but yeah, maybe as a child I was intrigued at looking at what was inside this cartridge. So, but anyway, it works. That's the main thing. We're going to use that and put that straight into the Atari now. So let's sling that in there. Power on. Ultimate 1 megabyte BIOS comes up quickly, but yeah, it's not going to the side 3 loader. So we had this introduction here. And brilliant soundtrack. Could never really stand listening to this for too long. But and yeah, that's enough. Let's go now. Okay, so this is the game. We're going to jump straight in. So I remember this well. Ultimately, we are filling in the squares on the platforms by walking over them. Those aliens, I can't remember the backstory really, radioactive aliens, so we pick up any of these objects and we can, should I try and get this guy? It's always difficult to go back and get this guy because they start flashing. No, I'm going to get killed for that. So it's kind of like Pac-Man in regards to that. You get like getting the power pill, and then you're chasing the ghosts, and then just before they're going to turn back to their normal dangerous state, you get that little bit of a flash to warn you. So this is the easy first level. Let's just get him. Don't have to get him now. Oh, just got him before we took him back. Yeah, I'm not going to get full points because I really can't be bothered to go down and get that other guy. You have to time it quite well that he's available on the left hand side that you can get to near that ladder. Anyway, that's level 1. So I think I know exactly how this is going to go because I did play this a few weeks ago, and some of the content was in one of my previous videos. There's a number of these levels that I know really well, and I can just jump through them really quickly. So I'm going to do that now and maybe speed through that in the edit because, as I said, I think I know exactly how this is going to go and which level I'm going to then get stuck on. Whatever it was that I've realised had to be done to get past the niggly bits of that level is lost somewhere in my brain. Hopefully not forever, hopefully it will come back to me, but I was dying in the same place over and over again, which was no good at all. Okay, so I might not talk too much through these next few bits. Perhaps a speeded up montage. These things were great, transporters. We had to press number 2 on the keyboard to go to number 2, and obviously so on and so forth, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the elevators. This is don't think you can fall off the end there. I'm not going to risk it. So the thing was about this game is that, if I recall correctly, there was levels 1 to 10, and then once you'd completed it, you started again, but everything was sped up a little bit. But it wasn't just a speed thing. Oh, almost hit him with my head. You can hit them from beneath them quite easily. Sorry, I was saying, it wasn't just a speed thing. It was also the... Oh, extra life. I'll get to the point in a minute. It wasn't just a speed thing when you went up to the next level after the first 10. So you did all the same levels again on... I can't remember what they called it, like mode 2 or whatever it was. But your speed was increased. Additionally, you could take a little bit more fall damage in certain places before you died. So knowing the changes, that was fiddly. So I don't think I ever got that far on the subsequent levels. It'd be great for this video if I can just do the first 10. That would be a great place to leave it. It got harder and harder. What do we do here? I'm gonna fall. Ah! Okay, here we are after dying on a previous take. This is what I would class as one of the easier levels for me, but yeah, talking and doing something at the same time perhaps, or just being a bit rusty. I messed up on the previous part of the video. Right, here we go. Gonna speed through this one, hopefully. And then we'll start talking perhaps about some of the trickier levels. Can't believe I did that. Ah, it's going to be a clean finish. Station 5, Zone 1. As I was saying earlier, the zones are like... Oh! Concentrate, Tim. That was a cup of radioactive waste. Why would you put... or a glass of radioactive waste. Why would you put radioactive waste in a glass? Now, yeah, I hesitated because I thought this was one of those levels where another monster appears, but in doing the weird hesitation of trying to talk, I jumped backwards inadvertently. Right, we've lost a life, so we're reducing the chances that I'm going to get up to what I'll call my first Nemesis level. Excuse me. This one's a little bit tricky. I'm going to be quiet now. I mean, I know how to do this, it's just, have I allowed myself enough time? Ah! I really need to warm up. This might take a few takes. Let's practice go. Think. Oh. I just kind of realised as I did that jump that that wasn't viable. It's another practice go, guys. One life left. It's just not good enough, is it? Right, there we go. We can go down there. Right, don't mess up this. There's all these potentials for screw up. which are silly mistakes. If that's it, you can't do that. What's the best way to dismount off of that? That's because you've got to get back down. I need to work out a good way. Right, okay. Are we going up the leaderboard? Oh, by a little bit. Okay. And we're back in the game. Okay, what we're realising here is you need several practice attempts just to work out your optimal way of getting through the levels so you can get to the tricky ones without really being too concerned. So it's a lot of fun. You know, there's a learning curve. There's a way you can see how you can do something, and you can see some of the pitfalls where you've got to be more careful. And it's definitely a game which gets better with practice. I'm duplicating some of the experience that I was having as a kid because it's been a long time. You know, I won't go for him. So I can play the game, obviously. I can pick it up and have a go. It's very accessible in that respect. But, yeah, you're not expert straight away after so long. So, yeah, accessibility, I'd give this a great score. Longivity, I'd give it a great score because you forget about it, or certainly at my age. You know, I'm sure there's a point, as I'm sure there is with every game, that it'll start to get too difficult. You know, when you can perfect the first 10 and you're into the higher zones. And I think that's what happened, really. Well, we kind of got bored of the game because we'd, you know, press through, work hard, get those first 10 done, and then suddenly I think the difficulty level got a bit brutal too quickly. But to be fair, there's quite a lot of gameplay before it gets to that level. There we go. Not my favourite levels, but doable. Okay, Minor 1, prepare for Station 6, Zone 1. Now this was a Nemesis, and I need to concentrate, sorry, hold on. I have done this recently, and I believe I understand the jumps where I was going wrong. So maybe in another take I'll show you a failure here. But oh no! Yes, no, it'll be this one. There's a big pool of radioactive waste, and if you do that, you fall into it and you're dead. Okay, let's see if that's the only time we mess it up. That was a bit of a silly. Oh, I think that's a jump. Oh, that's silly. Oh no, because now. Oh, I can't get back to that bonus. I missed the bonus. Oh, that is weird. Yeah, I might as well have just done that. There was no jump left that wouldn't have killed me. Right. Focus. 2 lives down already on my Nemesis. I think my nerves are just right. So you have to jump up to that. Then you jump. Then that's an alright-ish jump. Okay, and then you can get here. And start to progress. But look at those edges of those jumps and make sure you don't under or over jump. That's a long one. And this is very long. Can we make that? I can't fall, so you've got to. No, how do you get down? Oh, yeah, I think I could see. So from just under the first figure of the score, maybe you can jump to get back to the lower platform. You see, there's a lot of those tricky jumps where I just can't quite see. That one, yeah, you have to be right on the edge. I've blown it already. This level is my nemesis. This was the one back in the day. Once you got past this, you had a bit of fun before level 10. But the radioactive waste. We're here again. Just a smidgen higher score. Okay, should we do one more run through on this take? See how close we can get. Okay, this was worth it. We're approaching radioactive waste with 1 life. Okay, focus. Now, we do that. We need to jump up first to get the power, then we jump there. Then reach for that jump because it's a bit far. Right, going up. Because one of the things about this level... Right, this is tricky. So I stop talking on the tricky bits, that's key. Right, now, do I do a long jump to that thing on the right, or I can't fall to the right of this, or do I do a jump right from here? No, that's dicey. No, it's a long jump, isn't it? It's got to be. Or is it? No, I'm going to try it. Oh, that's so... Maybe you end on that... No, but I thought you had to end on the bottom right. Wow. This is so tough. Okay. So let's think. No, let's not think and let's fall straight into the pool of radioactive waste. Okay, we've got some things to work on at the top there. Work out what jumps you can make. Once we've perfected it, we will sail on through this. I can't jump that jump to the right. That's far too far. I know I can jump up to the left. But I could also do that and die. Right, the sticking point's that top bit. Don't know how it works. Let's get straight there so we don't waste any time. We can get up there if we stretch. Now, is it this? Is it... If I jump right there, am I going to fall on the lower platform safely? Yes! That's the manoeuvre. Right, okay, I understand now. Right, we understand this level. Okay. I knew it was that jump at the top to the far left of the clock, and you fall off the edge and you don't take enough fall damage for it to be a problem. Right, that's the one where the extra monster appears after a few seconds. I knew there was one. Right. So I believe a strategy here for number 2 is wait until the lifts go green so you can use them, and then get the flyers. Now I don't think this is a particularly hard level, it's just a little bit niggly. You've just got to... yeah, I've got nothing to get those with. It's not enough, potentially. Oh, we could do it, we could do it. Got to jump, get the big 5 logo to get this. Where do we go now? Can we fall off that? Yes. No! Right, this level again, Station 7. Just an absence of fun, really. So we just want to do a little jump out there, and oh, thank you so much. That took too long. I only dropped 1 life. We're on Station 8 for the first time in years, and this is where we get to have a little bit of fun. Now, there's a platform at the bottom there, as you can see. There's a broken ladder here. I quickly want to familiarise myself with this level because, yeah, it's tricky. Right, okay, I'm going to fall down that slide eventually. I don't think we need to do anything with that. Right, so if I jump onto this, and what key was it? Space? Yes, you press space, and you can move this platform around. get him under the ladder first. Press space to deactivate, and we've got the platform in the position we want it. Now it's all about the sequence here, and not putting yourself somewhere that's out of reach of the ladder, I seem to remember. So notice some of these guys are moving a little bit faster, so you've got to pay attention to that. Let's get these top guys. Right. Okay, we've done all to the top of the broken ladder. We do not really want to fall down to the right at the moment. I think there is a way you can put the platform between the two places. Now where do we want... Oh, do I want an exit route? We've got an exit route actually, haven't we? Because the platform's there for this one. Ah, just wasn't mistimed that. Okay, another life. I think we've got the plan now. Right, do we just fill in this stuff so it's done? If we fall down we might have a problem. Do we have a problem getting back up? Yes, yeah, we would, wouldn't we? I don't think we want to do that. We need the platform available for that shenanigans. Let's do that. Let's get that out of the way. Yes. I remember now. That's a silly thing to do at the start, is to fall down that slide because you mess yourself up. Now, can I put it midway to hedge my bets for this one? But we're going to jump back. No, we're not. Oh! Okay. Eating our lives on Station 8. It's a matter of knowing what you've got to do and doing it immediately. I don't think it's massively difficult. You've just got to work it out. Oh! What a waste! Rushing! Okay, I can't take it. That's going to have to be the end of this take. $36,630, and we got as far as the moving platform. That was number 8 off the top of my head. That's followed by pulverizers and the cannon. Not sure if we're going to see them this time. So in case I decide, I think I have decided, potentially we might be prematurely ending this video, or we might edit in these further sections. But if that's the end, I think you've had a good insight into this game. This is the TJGames channel, and that was Miner 2049. A very entertaining, but a very frustrating game. And it started me on Station 1. I don't think I want to. It's just the demo. It's okay. It's just the demo. Maybe to be continued. Comment if anyone would like me to try and either get to level 10 or further levels of this game. I know when I'm beaten.